Student veterans are a rapidly growing subpopulation in campus communities. With this growth, faculty and staff are preparing to meet the subpopulation's needs. The question now is, are these needs being met on campuses across the nation? Are advisors providing adequate and holistic advising for veterans entering the college environment? Do the current models of advising being utilized really assist in meeting the needs of these unique students? Part of the issue of advisors today supporting veterans in higher education is not understanding the deep causes for dropout among the veteran student population. Besides the obvious that most adult learners face, obstacles such as balancing job and life demands, veterans also face the unfamiliar lack in structure that comes with college life. This is the complete opposite of military life, leaving them struggling to assimilate in higher education. So what is some of the literature that supports these concerns? The concerns of advisors. Are they providing adequate and holistic advising for veterans entering the college environment or during their college journey? Are the current models of advising that are being utilized really assisting to meet the needs of these students? Well, in the article Reaching for the Stars, Helping Student Veterans Achieve New Heights in Higher Education, significant benefit packages are available to qualified individuals such as the post 9/11 GI Bill and the Yellow Ribbon Program, and that has significantly increased the enrollment at institutions of higher education. And according to David Vaki, veterans come from a background of high standards and expectations. So what does this mean? Well, in short, inadequate advising and a lack of campus community support for new student or for student veterans could lead to high rates of dropouts among this subpopulation. NACADA, the Global Community for Academic Advising, provides a statement of core values to affirm the importance of advising within the academy and acknowledge the impact that advising interactions have on individuals, institutions, and even society. The Statement of Core Values provides a framework to guide professional practice and reminds advisors of their responsibilities to students, colleagues, the institutions, society, and to themselves. Those charged with advising responsibilities are expected to reflect the values of the advising profession in their daily interactions at their institutions. Washburn University supports veterans through various avenues, such as 2 full-time staff members specializing in veterans benefits. These 2 staff members are also trained by the Department of Veterans Affairs to assist veterans in applying for and maintaining their educational benefits. The trained staff also work with various departments across campus and the community to identify resources for veterans. For example, finding adequate tutoring for veterans in the tutoring lab in maybe a library at Washburn. Also, identifying specifically trained individuals in the counseling center at Washburn specializing in PTSD. Another avenue that Washburn University utilizes to assist veterans is working one-on-one with veteran faculty advisors, with a veterans faculty advisor, for adequate understanding of the requirements of the VA for individuals to receive their educational benefits. For example, the requirement for eligibility for a semester to receive basic housing allowance is that a student veteran must have an academic rate of pursuit at 51% or greater. This means 7 credit hours, not 6 credits. This has been a major issue at Washburn University in the past. Veterans are enrolling in courses, typically 2, which add to 6 credit hours the whole semester, instead of being 7 credits or more, or 51%, and believing that they will be receiving their basic housing allowance. This causes a huge financial burden for them as they are not eligible for that part of the benefit and are left with trying to meet their financial obligations during the course of a semester. By talking with faculty advisors and identifying questions and concerns, as well as explaining and laying out regulations through the VA, the staff members have assisted faculty advisors in adequately advising veterans for the schedules that they are working with each semester to be eligible for financial aid and or veterans educational benefits without a gap in financial support, such as the basic housing allowance. Theories! There are various theories that are available to academic advisors to assist them in effectively advising students, specifically veterans, to achieve success in higher education. There are various types of approaches, models, theories that an academic advisor can utilize when advising students, veterans, or students in general. Proactive advising is one, advising is friendship, appreciative advising. There is also developmental theories, such as like Chickering's 7 vectors that an advisor would want to keep in mind when working with advisees. In regards to working with veterans as advisees, there are 2 approaches that I have identified that would work well with working with veterans. Although one specific theory or approach is not the best avenue for an advisor to take when working with an advisee, a veteran or not. It's best to have a holistic approach to advising, so combining various aspects of approaches when working with advisees is the ultimate way to assist the student in achieving success. That being said, proactive advising is more like what it sounds. You're proactively advising the advisee. Examples of that would be when you are trying to assist students in realizing and reaffirming their strengths and goals. So by proactive advising, some of the techniques with that would include the early alert system for academic and attendance participation issues, or an advisor contacting a student who's on probation or warning for GPA or has low midterm grades and or low online activity for online classes. This is just to get ahead of the game so that you're able to talk with the advisee, discuss any avenues that are any areas of concern that they may have, as well as any resources available to assist them in positively getting back on track or reaffirming their strengths and realizing what their goals are and how to obtain these goals. Advising as friendship sounds kind of like an awkward or odd approach or technique, but in all actuality, it's one of the better techniques that I believe in advising in general. But I also believe that this is a very good avenue for advising veterans, because this takes the approach of friendship while advising. And what I mean by that is you're a friend. You're not a, hey, let's go walking hand in hand across campus, swinging our arms, happy-go-lucky best friends. But you are, by definition, friends. That's part of the problem with this type of, or this approach for advising today. Working with different generations, there's perhaps a different definition of friendship, and it's more loosely for such a person being a friend. Maybe that's more like a strong acquaintance. It's more a laid-back version of a professional, in my opinion. They're easy to contact, to work with, they help the student succeed, they go above and beyond so that they can assist with the student achieving success. Whatever the goal may be, however, whatever resources may be needed, they'll be able to identify, assist the veteran with, and move on. So what is the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal is providing quality academic advising for veterans to achieve success in higher education. So the next question is, how is this possible? This is possible through effective collaboration across campus with various departments and faculty advisors. Adequate training and understanding of military-affiliated resources available is also crucial. Knowing what scholarships and forms of tuition assistance are available for veteran students assists them in alleviating some of the financial burden faced while attending college. Also, understanding the university's processes, such as admissions, tuition payments, deferments for military, which is what Washburn does. Tuition is set aside till the end of the semester, so there's adequate time for the Veterans Administration to process the certification and submit payment to the school on behalf of the veteran. This allows the feeling of structure to assist veterans in better assimilating in the college environment. This also helps veterans to understand what is expected of them, what is required of them, such as paying tuition or understanding credit transfers, and how to go about transferring the credits towards their degree. How could this be done? By providing veteran student orientation, for one. Provide a few times after 5 p.m. when veterans are available for participation, and provide these orientations prior to the beginning of each semester, where veterans can attend and meet various individuals from across the campus who assist in various aspects of their educational journey. For example, admissions staff, clerks from the business office, even the school veteran certifying officials, managers from financial aid, tutors, various faculty advisors from various departments. Another example would be to provide training and/or literature for faculty advisors to assist in optimal advising of veterans. Close collaboration with the school VA certifying officials would also help to alleviate pressures of inadequate advising on VA regulations and requirements. Again, another example would be to provide semester-early training to faculty and career advisors on the requirements and regulations of the VA or Veterans Administration for educational benefits, with examples, of course, of various dilemmas veterans face due to the lack of effective advising. So what our ultimate goal is, that is to assist veterans in obtaining success. So by effectively collaborating with faculty and staff across campus and utilizing various theories and approaches in advising, veterans obtaining their goal ultimately allows us achievement of ours.